Good morning, happy Saturday. Alrighty, we're out. It's late. It's like 11 after 7 here. 7-Eleven, Slurpee time. I'm gonna keep my sunglasses on the point, but I have to move. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Yeah, I was in Wisconsin on 7-Eleven, so I never even thought about getting a free Slurpee. I don't even know if 7-Eleven, I think 7-Eleven still does free Slurpees on 7-Eleven. But anyway, good morning everybody, happy Saturday. And yeah, we are going to take a short walk because we don't have time for the full one because I got to get dressed and get to work. Ooh, so much nicer out here. Much cooler. Humidity down. Nice little cool breeze. What's that problem? Oh, because I left Samsung at home. I am running on the roads this morning. I think the other microphones did a pretty good job. The car seems to be a problem for every microphone. I don't understand. It must be because of the glass and the echo. Kind of seems to mess up everything. But they did seem to work in the car, unlike the DJIs, which the Bluetooth interfere with. So, that's good. That was a concern of mine yesterday because the way it was working. Nice thing is I do have my audio chime. Battery life seems to be pretty stout. I mean, I haven't been out on a long expedition with Mike all day long and see how that works. Does draw power from the iPhone, which so does the Rode. I don't think the DJI did. So I'm having some interesting battery days. I didn't put in low power mode yesterday at work, so I gotta remember to do that when I get to work so I can kind of keep my phone going all day. Come on, Mateo, you gotta keep moving, buddy. Come on, Priya. Come on. I know you guys got pulled out of bed and off your recliners in a hurry. Ooh, I gotta release the video when I get back too. I didn't do that yet. Got up, made a cup of coffee, and just try to wake myself up here before I took them out. But it is a very clear morning after all the clouds we saw yesterday. Right now there's not a cloud in the sky. Cool. This is normally Sister's area to explore. Mateo's like, look now, don't be eating anything there, buddy boy. You're getting bad like your sister in that aspect lately. Gee whiz, you. I don't know what that was. A very unorthodox leg lift. Alright, I don't know what we're getting into after work. I guess if this weather is nice, you know, get them and change over and go to a park or something. Okay, so I mentioned yesterday that maybe possibly we were going, oh my god, here we go again with it, maybe possibly, to Delaware Water Gap. Mike's kind of pulled back from that, and it looks like we might be heading toward Harrisburg. Like Wildwood Park in Harrisburg. Of course, then there's also Riverfront, which is brings back bad memories of Priya cutting the line on a sign. So definitely want to have a spare leash with me. This one has been holding up really well. I'm going to Harrisburg though. I think I pass I wonder if PetSmart still has this leash. Might just pick up a spare. It's been a while. I mean, I lost the flashlight to it a long time ago. Don't even know where I lost it. So maybe. We'll see. See if we end up down in Harrisburg tomorrow. Not a clue. Weather will be, of course, depending all of this stuff too. Alright, cross the road. I don't even know if that moron's even home anymore. Anyway, still making my different lap here. Sniffy Longstocking and her compadre here. This area is one of those areas that they really do. I think a lot of dogs use this little piece of grass up here. Yeah. Alright kids, we gotta get moving. Daddy's gotta go to work. We're gonna come back through it. Alright, good girl. Already getting out of here. Mics are on. I switched over to the other receiver because I haven't tested, at least to my knowledge, I haven't tested them both. I'm going to have to mark them. I'm quite impressed. I'm not going to lie. Now, I did use a Rode this morning just to give kind of a comparison, since I didn't do that last night. I'm not going to say that I'm not still on the fence about the DJIs, because they were really good until they got wet. So no, I mean, this system here works really nice with this particular mount, and with it once I get the MagSafe mount set back up. I did get all the command strip off my dash last night. Or are you turning it here? Running a little bit late here, unfortunately, but I'm going to try to find Velcro that's similar to what the EasyPass system uses. It's super, super heavy duty stuff. Something that does not come apart unless you use about, brute force. So I want to get that back working because it gives me the ability just to put it on and charge, which I can charge in this holster too, in this mount. I don't get my full swing, have to use the front camera for these clips. Big deal. Didn't really take too much into consideration. The more research I've done on some certain things, they're like, oh, the front-facing camera now has autofocus and this, that, and the other thing. I'm sitting there going, well, damn. Shoots in ProRes too. No background blur. In the car, that doesn't matter. That way, when the dogs are like, looking over my shoulder, you can actually see them. So, yeah, didn't. I don't know. I kept waking up. I drank like 2 cans of my Spindrift water and a whole glass and a half of regular water last night. Yeah, I was up constantly. I did lay down once I got through the video. I let it render. Then I had to export. Then I had to upload. But that was all in separate naps. I don't say I really slept through last night. I don't know what my plan is tonight. Normally Saturday nights, while I'm editing or after I get done editing, I'm waiting for it to render and export. I give Mr. Baker a call and we talk about what we're going to do Sunday. So that'll probably be the plan tonight. Got to look at Wildwood. Pretty sure it was Wildwood Park in Harrisburg. Him and Andrew were just there, I believe, doing some bird photography last week. So, and of course, I don't know how far away that is from the riverfront where Tim and I took the dogs for a walk that day. It's still a couple-hour drive, but we're getting to a point where everything around our surrounding areas has been explored, at least once. We want to continue to expand our explorations. I think the one thing that really impressed me with the microphones last night was I was talking about those little yapping dogs. And we were beyond the big pen, so we had to be a good 50 yards away. And you could hear them. I could hear them in the video, even with the air conditioner running. I'm sitting there going, whoa. My back was facing them. And yeah, it picked them up. I was kind of surprised on that. So yeah, I mean, for the compact size of everything, the car, like I said, I think it's the glass causes a little bit of an echo no matter what you do. But the microphones are definitely working, because when I'm looking at my audio levels, they're merged, which that was a concern I originally had when I played it back before I put it in the timeline. It showed one audio marker. I'm like, oh no. And as soon as I got them in the timeline, it was both, and they were merged. So yeah, I do think I'm going tonight to pull out the Wireless Go Me and attempt to get the clip off of that one. So there's like little springs in there that make it, you know, spring action. I gotta find something like really narrow tweezers to squeeze them together, and you don't have a lot of room when it's not broken. Squeeze them together and it should just release the two arms, because that controls the little pins in there to get the clip off, and get the other one back up and fully put together, so I have two complete Wireless Go 2 systems. And then Mii's can just, you know, I don't know what we're going to ever do with them. They do work, it's just they don't have the digital capability. It might, I don't know, we're like so close here. I don't know what my overall game plan with the phone is, whether I'm going to, once the phones come out, there's going to be two iPhones for cameras, regardless. Whether it's a 14 and a 15, or I end up figuring a way to get two 15s, there's going to be two iPhones. So having a second unit, the ShiftCam, some point or other, I looked everywhere, high and low. It looks like the only way to get the piece I need for the ShiftCam is through them. Very annoying. I wish somebody else would like do a 3D print with the screw and stuff in it. That's what I need. I don't need the whole base plate. I just need the screw that holds it on. I cannot find one that is small enough. I guess if I were to measure it, maybe I could put in more precise, you know, description, you know. But everything I've gotten has been too big. The only thing that fit it was the Joby handle was actually small enough, but that leaves the whole handle connected at all times. That isn't the best situation for my use. Okay. Well, they haven't been doing construction on Saturdays ever. Not sure. This is something different. They're still working on all this road work. Oh, they coated the bridge finally to level it off. Alright. They probably have to let it set. That was like the first thing they ground were the bridges. And they started grounding the highway. Hey, I've gone a long ways. They weren't kidding when they said the next 10 miles, because it just keeps on going. Good afternoon, everybody. I hope my mics are working. I'm actually back on the road for the moment. This one here is not feeling too good. Took her out. For some reason, there's something in the grass that she smells that she will not walk out in this grass. She gets like right over in here, she sniffs, and then she backs away like it's something frightening. Mateo doesn't seem to have that problem. I don't know what it is, what she's picking up that she doesn't like, but nonetheless, brought her out. She did that. Went back in the house. I did give her a bacon strip. We're upstairs. She got on the couch. She hopped off the couch, over by the closet, wandered over, and threw up. So I don't know what her deal is right now, but the iPhone is importing still, so you are on the very dusty S23 lenses. Hold on. All right, pocket lint all off the lenses now. Now, was going to take them to the park. It's actually gotten cooler again. It was like 86 degrees when I got home, I think. Of course, Mateo buried himself under the bed, so he hasn't been out. he won't come to me. I'm not just going to take her, but I might just take her for a walk because I think she needs to get maybe a little bit of movement, maybe go potty or something. We'll see, but since she won't do anything back here, she may be holding it. Alright, took me a little bit to get the ShiftCam connected to the Samsung. It didn't want to do it. That cloud looks a little ferocious. So, we'll have to wait and see how the weather plays out here for us. Mike sent me some link to the park we're going to tomorrow. A huge lake there. So I said, drone? And he was heading to Sealands Grove this afternoon because it may be my fault. He is picking up his first ever MacBook. He got a MacBook Air. So, start doing some more editing with that. Smell perfume. It's really weird. Anyway, so let's see how he's making out with that here when we get back. Because right now, like I said, iPhone's still importing this morning's video. I didn't want to mess that up. Thinking, baby dog? What you thinking, baby dog? Yes, audio is recording through USB-C. Yes, it is. I hope. I don't have the cold shoe adapter on this thing, so everything's kind of backwards with the cable. It's kind of goofing me up a little bit, but slide that out a little bit. No, I have no freedom here. I might have to switch this to the other way. I don't want this wire to do the same thing the other one's doing, but the way I have it twisted into the unit, it's going to. That's what I thought. Back to Boot Scootin' Boogie in here. This poor dog. I just wish he could have a normal week. It's always a struggle. I don't know what to do for her. I might give her a gas X when we get home. See if that helps. Something. I just don't know. Hey, baby dog, do you know? Any ideas? She goes, no, daddy. Of course, it doesn't help the fact that she does, like, you know, try to find rabbit crap and stuff. Interceptor can only do so much. In fact, it's got to be getting really close because we are, what, the 22nd? Yeah. Hey, no. No. You know, I'm getting ready to get some orange paint and start painting circles around these again. Then put signs up. Fill me in. This has been ridiculous. So ridiculous. Come on. Don't be trying to eat stuff, Priya. I know you don't feel good, but eating crap is not going to help you. Bunny Wabbit. To Bunny Wabbit. If I don't move, she'll not see me. About 10, 15 yards away. Somewhere in that range. I don't have the handle with me, I'll just use the front camera. Since this one switches around, it's kind of a nice little feature. It may not be the best quality, but Priya, leave it alone. Keep moving. I'm not letting her stop anymore. I don't have the handle with me either, so kind of figured I need to get her out sooner than later so she can try to feel better. She keeps going to her dish in the kitchen like she wants food, but I think Terry still has some white rice left over from last night. I'm just going to give her that and try to give her something bland tonight so she's not getting hopefully sick again. Oh, Mateo's up. I hear his ass barking outside. The minute she heard him, she started running for home. What's going on? Is Mateo barking? You know your brothers bark, don't you? There's been a couple times I've been playing videos back editing. Mateo barks and something. She jumps up off the couch and runs downstairs, looks out the window. Mateo is sleeping in the other room. Alright, we got Boo Boo in the house now. It's Baby Boo Boo. One of his many nicknames. Turd Monkey Boo Boo. Yeah. I guess he didn't have that many. Mateo. Of course, then there's some expletives that I don't like saying in videos. If I was actually going to keep the S23 long term, I'd probably look for another case for it. Because the UGA cases, UAG? Urban Armor Gear, yeah, UAG cases. They got that little flare out. It hasn't come out yet, but it's the reason I don't use that one for the iPhone, because ShiftCam doesn't really go around it real well. But it's working. Anyway, alright. I guess we're going to redo part of this lap and get well over a mile tonight on this one for me and Priya. Teo has a hitchhiker. He went under a bush and he picked up a leaf. Oh, you silly little dog. He has no clue. It was back further and it's moved up a little ways. Last night the salmon, I thought it came out pretty good. It was really tasty. Terry didn't have any. She wasn't feeling the best, and it was a little on the spicy side. Had a lot of pepper in the marinade that it was in, but it cooked up really nice. I think I did it right. I kind of seared the top of it near the end, flipped it over, and just let it sit there for maybe 2 minutes, maybe not even that long. And but it was fell apart off the skin pretty good. So I was kind of impressed with it. I don't know if she'll like it at all, but if nothing else, I'll have it. It was a nice change of pace. Because normally we have like tuna or Maui Maui. What is the other one? I forget what the other one we have, but those are the normal ones. The salmon once in a while, I don't mind it. I like haddock too. I haven't had haddock in forever. Bunny Rabbit has moved. He moved location. He's like, I'm not gonna stay there. Those damn dogs are coming back again. Hey, pretty bunny. Boy, are they stinky animals though. God. Stepdaughter used to have a couple. Ugh, you could smell them outside so bad. That is one animal feces that is very, very unpleasant, and they poop a lot. So, oh, speaking of which, the reason he's called Turd Monkey. So, the one drawback to the new microphones, which I'm obviously not using right now, is the fact you have to buy 2 different sets to use 2 different, Android and iPhone. There's either a Lightning version or there's a USB-C version, which means if the iPhone does go to USB-C, I'll have to get the other model next. So, but Mike's been listening back and they sound good to him. So I didn't think the audio sounded too bad yesterday. I didn't notice any distortion. I didn't have any cutouts. I didn't have power die. Didn't have any blank spots in the video of audio. So plus, and it's really tiny. Super freaking tiny. Not to say that I'm not still thinking about a way of getting the DJIs again. I don't know why. I don't know why I'm so enticed by them. It's I thought the audio quality was really good. The transmitter's really tiny. The receiver's really tiny too. Obviously the biggest gripe is the fact that it's $350. I'm counting taxes. They're $329 plus the tax comes out to $350. So come on, leave his place alone, dude. Now they do make a single version. It doesn't come with a charger. I don't know if it comes with all the tips. But the charger is such an important thing. You can order them separately, but shit, you might as well just pay the $350.